Yeah. Can we start now? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the beginners class. My name is Narisa Sales Master, and I will be your MC for today. Before we start, let us recite or do our company motto. Ready?
Sorry. Yep.
Oh, we don't. Cherish the spirit,
Take the vision, follow the faith, serving humility, aja.
Okay. Let us introduce our agenda and the speaker for today, and that is Miss Wanda White. We have on a part one, all right there, I printed it. Part one is our topic will be personal PV versus group PV, and what is a binary system. On a part two, will be how to introduce and approach people about Atomy. The guest speaker will be Miss Cristina Delatina Rosa, Diamond Master. And the number three, part three will be how to sign up as Atomy member. And at the end, Miss Wanda will be our speaker, and her topic will be my journey to sales master. Okay. So what's next now, Jess? Okay, Miss Wanda will be the one. Okay.
Oh, okay. I think it will be me. Wanda will be getting to the end, but
okay. Oh, Jessica, sorry. Okay. Sorry, Jessica first.
That's okay. No worries. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to our beginners class every Sunday. This is the week 3. So this is module 3 of our class. So we started 2 weeks ago with a very basic, and we build upon the second week, and then this is the third week. And then next week we'll be building upon this class lessons. So each week will be a little bit more delve into more the Atomy business. So today we're going to be talking about what is a personal PV versus the group PV. Oh, my name, by the way, is Jessica Delatina, sales master based here in Pennsylvania. So put it aside. All right. So first, Atomy's products have what we call a point value, because that will be, that's our topic for today. First, what is a personal PV versus a group PV? So especially for beginners, our products has a point value attached to it. So for example, one of our signature products, the Himohim, has 54,600 PVs that's attached. So if you buy this product, then it will become, if you buy under an account, which I'll discuss later, it will become part of your personal PVs. So each item, doesn't matter what it is, toothpaste, the skincare product, the Absolute, the hand therapy cream, it has a point value. So each one has its own calculated value, and it's different for each one. So I just want to make sure that's, like a very basic thing of what a point value. But the question is, what is the point value used for? So PV, or the point value, is the basis for the commission calculation. All members receive PV through which they can receive commission. So, and the PVs are also used, are being used to receive PVs for the sales of the consumers or the people that they have introduced to Atomy, or they have put under them, and then from that they get commission. So PV is very important in getting our commissions here. So since we're talking about the PVs, what is the personal PV versus the group PV? So let's start with the 2 categories of PVs and kind of like lay it out here to see the difference between the two of them. So a personal PV is also known as a PPV. It's earned when you purchase from your products under your own account. So very important, it never expires and never resets to zero as long as you keep your account active by buying at least one product per year under your account. So every time you buy something under your account, it goes to your personal PV. As I said, it never expires as long as you buy something per year to keep your account active, okay? Then we have the group PV, or what we call the GPV. It is a point value generated by the consumers in both your groups. And the groups that we meant is your left leg and your right leg, or your left group or your right group, which we'll discuss about it when we go to the binary system. So the group PVs never expire also, but they will reset to zero when you qualify for a general commission, okay? So let's first talk about personal PV. So as I said, each product is assigned a point value. Like for our Himohim, we have 56,600 PVs. So for example, right today, you're gonna buy the Himohim and the vitamin C. So we have 54,600 PVs plus, and then you say you bought the vitamin C also, which has 7,800 PVs. So that total, after you purchase it, will all come to 64,400. It will become your own personal PVs, okay? So we earn personal PV when we buy products under our member ID. Okay. So, now, before we go to the difference for the group PVs, what is a binary system? So as we all know, Atomy is an online platform business, but it's set up as a binary system. It is set up as a binary system so that Atomy can pay us commissions. So this is you right over here on the top, and then you can invite two people under you, one on your left and one on your right. But you know, not everybody only know two people. We know like maybe more than that, 5 people, 10 people, 10, 15. Others, you know, probably hundreds. So what do? We put them under the people that's the first 2 people, the first level under them. So we put them over here and over here. And then if there's more, you put them under those people, the second level. And then you go in the second and the third level too. So you put them under, so it's a binary system. So this is your left group, okay? And or in other terms, your sponsors would also mention left leg. And this is your right group, and which also is your right leg, okay? So I wanna make sure this is discussed, because when we discuss about the group PV, you will understand how do you get the group PVs, okay? So now, talking about group PVs. Group PV is a point value generated by the consumers of both your left and your right. So as you can see earlier in my previous diagram, the left group is, your group PV is divided two. The left group PV, or the LGPV, or the right group PV, which is the RGPV. Again, they don't expire, but resets to zero when it qualifies commission. So how do you qualify commission? When you're both your left group and your right group PVs are both 300,000 PVs each, or at least your one leg reaches 300,000. So if the other one was like say for example 500,000, and then suddenly your other leg, let's say your left leg, just became 300,000, then you get a commission as long as your personal PV, and I just want to mention this and emphasize this, as long as you have in your own personal PV at least 10,000 PVs, okay? because if you don't have that, then you won't generate or accumulate the points, okay? So, for example, this is you right here. You already had 310 PVs, sorry. This is your left leg over here, Gilbert, Ann, and Jana. So let's say all of them bought products today. So let's start with, so Jana bought about 60,531 points PV, just like that. So that points would creep up to the next level until it goes up to you. So the 60,531 points will become the group PV of Anne. Anne, who has 100,000 personal PV, will able to accumulate the 60,531 PVs of Jana here. Then at the same time, Anne bought, well, at that same time, she bought the 100,000. That's why she had 100,000. So now that 100,000 points go up to Gilbert too. And then Gilbert at the same time was buying 29,580 points. So it all adds up to your left group PV, which is 190,111. So same thing on your right leg. So let's say Leah, Han, and Luke were buying products at the same time. So each one of them, all these points will all come up to you and become your right group PV. Okay, so group PV, as a summary, is a cumulative team effort. So all the points coming from both your left group or left leg or right group or right leg, they all trickle up to you, and that's what we call the group PVs, okay? So anyway, so this is the difference between the personal PV and the group PVs, okay? If there's any questions, we'll all reserve it in the end, okay? So now we go to, that was the introduction to the group PVs and personal PVs. So now we go to part 2, which is techniques on how to approach people about anime. Because, you know, in order for us to be able to earn commissions, we have to invite people to anime in order to build our binary system, our left group and our right group. So, I will give the floor to Christina Delatina Rosa, Diamond Master, to talk about this.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jess. So, Jess, are you going to present your PowerPoint?
Oh, you want me to go
that's
this
the one
first?
I understand,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, before I hand it over to Christina. So first, I'm just a little bit of background here. So we want to invite everybody to Atomy. So we have to make a list of people that we're going to invite. But as a rule, we have to invite everybody. We don't just say, oh, I'm just going to pick this person, that person, no, because of this reason. So I found this, I kind of sort of like a little mnemonics called friends. Build your prospect list with friends. So what does friends stand for? F means friends, family, familiar relations. So explore your phone book, mobile addresses, address book the regular way. R means records, meaning go to your business cards. If you're in the business, go to your, club member list, records from school, like classmates or acquaintances, everything that you could recall, that stands for R. Then you could also industry. So consider the industries you've been done business before. So for example, if you're, former coworkers, current coworkers, people you met through work, you make a list. Then you also add electronic friends, it's the age of electronics and information age. You got friends in Facebook that you have never really met in person. So friends in Facebook, Instagram, your Twitter fans, FB Messenger, all write them down in your list. that you want to introduce them to Atomy. Then we have network with a purpose. So basically, you know, you attend a party or a flea market or a bridal show, expo, food truck, you know, meet people and groups that you can introduce your business to. D stands for direct contact. So again, you know, while you're make new friends, just like when you're networking, make new friends. You know, maybe you're just waiting in the office, waiting in line in the bus, jazz encounters, you know, sitting up in the park, hairdresser, sitting, waiting for your plane to arrive, that sort of thing. Make new friends and put them on your list. And then the S stands for same name. It's a weird recall information. For example, the name Anne, you ask yourself, who else in your life, you know, like that you know that's called Anne, you know? You probably know about 5 Annes in your whole lifetime. So put them on the list. So these are just my little kind of like that I found in the internet, like how to make your own list and how to and kind of make them, introduce them to Atomy. So how do we share about Atomy? There are different approaches. So each one of us has their own personality. Some are introverts like me. There's others that are extroverts. So there are different ways to ask people or let them people know about Atomy. So your personality and background will determine the type of approach or technique that is effective for you. So there's direct approach or indirect approach. So direct approach, you could do like establish, there's like a process. So direct approach, some people, you first seek out, make a connection, you know, make your list. And then when you see the list, okay, let me see if I could talk to this person, my classmate from high school, make a connection and say, hey, how you doing? So, and then identify needs. When you finally get a hold of that person, ask questions, show interest. Don't be just kind of like, oh, I just show interest because you need something from them, but be sincere, listen to conversation, engage in conversation, because from that conversation, you'll be able to know what their needs are. And you could offer a solution, which is the third process here. And then you offer a solution, like, hey, like, you know, share a testimony, experience from yourself. And then when they, you know, let them know what you know about the products, that the products will probably help them out in the situation that we have, or they have something that they need assistance with. So provide that. So provide assistance, invite to Zoom meeting, assist them up if they're interested, they want to become members already, assist them in making a member, assist them in ordering products, and then also assist them to kind of learn how to, use the products. So, and that the last phase or process is to follow up and follow through, help them to, demonstrate that you care. So you check on them and say, what your, do you need anything? How are you doing with the product that just arrived? Did it arrive? Was there a shipping delay? Help with the use of products and announce new products also. So that's the direct approach. There's also an indirect approach. You don't want to like, oh, hi, I'm going to seek you out. You can also be able to share Atomy by becoming an indirect way. So be a prosumer, which means that you be a professional consumer. So use the products, obviously, in order to know and share products, you have to use it first. So know the products and use it, because if you don't use it, like, you have to be able to explain to others what Atomy products are for. Like, for example, the skincare, people will see that you're using. So let's say you are the representative of Atomy. For example, your face, especially, they'll see like, wow, your face looks good. What are you using? Next process is be visible and engage. So, get out there, go to social events, just be, again, like, be with people, because that's how you kind of meet people and then introduce yourself and be able to show that what Atomy could offer. So again, once you You'll be able to connect with them, offer solutions, share experiences with Atomy products, invite to Zoom meetings, assist them in signing up and using the products, and also follow up and follow through. So there's just a couple of these examples I'm going to show before I hand it over the floor to Christina. But there's an example, indirect approach that kind of like personally happened to me. So this is like a text message. So happy birthday, my friend. Your birthday was a blast. Sorry I couldn't stay long. That was, and then right here it says, thanks, I was glad to see you for a short time. You don't look 55, as in your face is so radiant. What's your secret? Oh, thank you. Thanks to Absolute Skincare from Atomy. It's really high quality, wonderful product. Where did you buy it? So now you have gained interest. And then you could put there, oh yes, let me tell you about Atomy. And then it's a wonderful skincare product. Let's meet. So that's a kind of indirect approach. Your face was the one that brought the conversation in. And here's one that actually happened to me. This was from that happened to my friend. You know, that's why she was able to introduce it to Atomy to others. Now this one was from me.
How was your vacation? How was your vacation? It was so wonderful at Santa Lucia, U.S. Virgin Islands. It's beautiful there. My sister used to work in the British Virgin Islands. Where's she now? She's back home to take care of her elderly parents. How are your parents? My sister had to keep an eye on my dad. He keeps on doing heavy work on the house. Is it your dad in his 70s? Yes, he would complain his shoulder hurts after working, but now he has energy to do more because he can now move his shoulders without pain. Did he have physical therapy? No, I haven't taken food supplement because he always complains about his painful joints. Well, really? What's the name of the supplement? My husband, who is in his 40s, has early onset painful joints. It's called Himohim from the company Atomy. We are desperate to try anything. Tell me more.
All right, so that's just a little bit of animation I put down there. But that's my little slides for the approaches and how to approach people about Atomy. So I'll give the floor to Christina Delatina Rosa, Diamond Master, to kind of tell more about this.
Thank you very much, Jess. Wow, awesome. That was a great presentation. I feel like I cannot add more. When Jess sent me a text message to be a guest speaker, I started laughing. But I can't say no to my sister-in-law who said no to me to join Atomy. So, okay. First of all, I mean, Jess is very thorough with the direct approach, indirect approach, and it depends on your personality. And I somewhat agree with that. But yes, you need to have your own style. So I'm always being asked by my partners, like, how do you share? How do you share? So I said to them, how I share would be different on how you share. But if you want to see what I send, what messages I send to my friends, then this is what I say, because I've never really went out to talk to people because of the pandemic. So when I built my team in December, it's all about messaging people. If you are my Facebook friend, you wouldn't even know that I am doing Atomy on my timeline. I never talk about Atomy in my timeline. So I told my partners, don't tag me because I'm in sales. My friends would run away from me if I put anything about social media on my timeline. And that's hard. And that's by experience because I joined a network marketing company before. So anyway, talking about how do I share Atomy? How do I approach people? Okay, so when it's messenger, it would vary depending on the person. So last Friday, Friday afternoon, so I just sent out all the same messages. For example, hi Pao, how are you? Have you heard about Atomy? That's it. Hi, so for example, then the same exact. Hi Tristan, how are you? Have you heard about Atomy? So whoever is, boom, 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 boom. I think 30 to 40 people. So I got seen, I got ignored, like, you know, how unread, and some thumbs up, but I got one phone call back. No, I have not. So my phone rang. No, I haven't heard about Atomy. What about it? So remember, when you ask that question, you only have two answers if they respond or not respond. If they respond, because some people thumbs up, but if they respond, it's either, yes, I heard about Atomy. No, I haven't heard about Atomy. So you should be prepared. Whatever you have to have a prepared answer for those reply to those two answers that you get back. You don't ask that question and not be ready for your canned presentation. So if somebody will ask you and say, call you back and what's that to me? Oh, it's and you're not ready. And that's when, boom, that's it. You only have that chance. If you're asked, so my friend asked me, called me back. I was still messaging. Then he called back. So of course I have to answer. So no, I haven't heard about Atomy. What's in it? So first thing I said, oh, it's a distribution hub like Amazon. So that's the first, because he's in the United States. If he's in the Philippines, oh, it's a distribution hub like Lazada, Shopify. So I don't know what's in it in Indonesia, but you say something that they are more familiar with, and you say it with conviction. So, and he said, and I said to him, and it's, so Amazon, it's a shopping mall. So it's an online shopping mall. So that's what I said. It's an online shopping mall. When he heard, and then the third word I said, it's an online business platform. So when he heard an online business, and he said, oh, network marketing. And that's when, so it really matters when, because people know about network marketing, and they have, again, it's been said like a million times here in Atomy, and a lot of people have a negative connotation about network marketing. So the first thing I said to him is, it's a network marketing for the sole reason it's set up as a network marketing so that the company can pay us, because we are not employee. So it's a distribution hub like Amazon. It's an online shopping mall, but they set it up as a network marketing company so they can pay us back our commission. So I said that with conviction. And I said, do you want to know more? I have a Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So how do you think he responded? So, oh, okay, I'm going to attend your Zoom meeting. And he did. Ushuk was there. Ushuk met Tristan. He's based in Virginia. So, and we've been texting each other. I said to him, I still have an 11 p.m. and an 8 a.m. and I have a baby shower and so many response. So I will message you again on Monday, because I don't want messaging people on a Sunday. I only message my team partners if they are on Sunday, if they are my team partners. I never message prospects because I don't know what's their religious beliefs, or, you know, so I don't, if they're my prospect, I don't message them on a Sunday. So, but it's up to you. That's just me. Okay. So now, if a person will say, yes, I've heard about Atomy. So if a person will say that to you, what's the first thing you should do? What are the probable questions that you should ask, right? So if somebody will say, oh yeah, I've heard about Atomy. So my first question back, oh, are you a member? So it depends on how, there's so many questions that you can ask, but, or, oh, who informed you about Atomy? But for me, when I hear, oh, I heard about Atomy. Oh, were you a member? Are you a member? And then some would say, oh no, I was given a product and it's Atomy. I was given it to try. So I could go so many questions, but because I hear him, oh, what product was that? Sometimes people like, have you heard about Atomy? The first question, oh yes, I've heard about Atomy. And then, oh, okay. Then they just give up. No, probe some more. Are you a member? Because if they are a member, oh yes, I'm a member. What's the next question you ask? Oh, are you an active member? When did you become a member? Because I've signed up Atomy members because they were inactive members for years. So if they just say, oh, I'm already a member, and then you did, oh, okay, thank you, then you lose out if you don't probe some more. So for example, if they say, oh, I tried this product, the toothpaste. Oh, what product was that? Toothpaste. Oh, what happened? Okay. So did you buy? No, he never followed up with me. Well, did you like the toothpaste? Well, it's okay. And then I said to him, well, do you know that Atomy has a lot of other products aside from the toothpaste? So it's really how you phrase your question, because it's not really rocket science. It's just listening to that person. So if you ask about Atomy, because that's how the CEO or even our Royal Master, Jason Shim said, hey, have you heard about Atomy? So, because the important thing here is when you share, is you just share about, you use the product, you love it, share about it. But a lot of us, when we approach people about how to share Atomy, of course, we have to do different mindset on how to approach our friends. Of course, you alone would know that. But me now, I only approach all my prospect to become a consumer first. I never think about, I think he will want to do this business. Oh, I won't talk to him. He won't want to do this business. Some people, I have partners who are just thinking about, oh, she's shy. She can't do the business. I don't do that. I don't do that. I just approach everybody, no matter if they don't know how to speak, they are shy, they in no way in the world they're going to do this business, because I say to myself, even though they're shy, they're uneducated, whatever, they still brush their teeth. Everybody brush their teeth. So you can approach everybody about Atomy. I don't think about if they can do this business or not. No, I just want to tell everybody, because everybody is brushing their teeth. That's it. So if they brush their teeth, there could be an Atomy consumer. So that's how, the thing with a lot of my partners who became a member, so they already, or even if they love Atomy and they love the product, but they don't know how to share. And I said to them, well, you just talk about the product. So Jessica said that direct approach, indirect approach. So for example, when people said to themselves, okay, I'm going to share, I'm going to start doing this as a business. So they lie in bed at night and then they think about how they're going to talk to their friends or their classmates all night. Oh, this is how I'm going to call her. This is how I'm going to talk to her. This all night. She wasn't able to go to sleep, just thinking about how to share about Atomy. Well, how to share. So, and the more that she think about it, because she's not in sales like I do, the more she thinks about it and the more she gets scared. And she didn't have any sleep. She woke up in the morning so stressed out and say to herself, I can't do this business. I can't. I just can't do this business. So you stress yourself out. Just talk, just share. So you know how when you message your friend, because I'm just messaging everything. I haven't gone out and seek people out. And if that works for you, well, good. I mean, I just didn't have that opportunity. So I message people out, and there comes a point where, you know how you message and then you said, hi, Mar, how are you? Have you heard about Atomy? And then she ignores you. And then you message, and then I would check on that. And I've seen that she read it, okay? So Mar, I've seen that you've seen my message. Have you checked it out? And she responded. Your friends would respond if you are friends. If you're just acquaintance, yeah, she could ignore you forever. Who cares? That's what she thinks. But if she's a friend, she would respond eventually. So she said to me, hi, Teen, I'm still at work. I'll check it out later. Okay? So I responded, okay, I'll follow up with you in 2 days. Then in 2 days, I followed up with her. So it's when you message people that you don't say anything, but I put an expectation to her after she responded to me that I'm going to follow up with her in 2 days, and I will. Now, if you don't, she doesn't think it's important because you said you'll follow up in 2 days and you never did. So I followed up with her in 2 days. And I said, so have you checked it out? What do you think? And she responded, oh, Teen, I forgot. We're out of town. It's our wedding anniversary. So I said to her, oh, happy anniversary. Enjoy. So let's just talk about it when you come back. So I waited a week and sent her again a message. So Mar, have you thought about it? Have you checked it out? So she said, so after I asked that, seen, no response. So I talked to her again. I said to her, because by the way, when I sent a message, I attached the 5-minute company introduction. You know, that video every time we have an Online Success Academy, I always attach the link. So it makes me more credible. So then I said to her, so when I followed up, when she come back, seen and no response at all. After her wedding anniversary, she came back, I followed up, seen, no response. I messaged her again. So I know some of you would be uncomfortable because you would think like you're a pest now because of following up with her. But you know what? She is also uncomfortable. But you are just sharing. If she doesn't want, then she can tell me no, and that's when I will stop. So I would put that hard no, and it's a red on my list. I would never follow up that person again because it's a hard no. But if she just seen and just say as if she doesn't make, I wouldn't worry about it. Make her worry how to tell you no. I would pester her until she tells me, boom, no, I don't want to do that. Thank you for sharing. And appreciate. So I would say always, oh, thank you for that candid response. I appreciate that. And we are still friends, no hard feelings. That's it. So don't take it personally, you know? So this is just you sharing. So she just saw the message and I went back again and I said to her, Mar, you are already buying these products just on a different brands. If you switch your brand to Atomy, you share up and you like it and you share about it to your friends, you will get a cashback. But with Atomy, only members can purchase. But no membership fee, no website fee, no auto shipment of product, no monthly sales quota. You just pay for products you want to buy, just like you buy in your supermarket. So do you want to be a member? So I'm just messaging. I'm not talking. I'm just typing in Messenger. Guess what? I got a response. Hi, Teen, I'm going to become a member. Let's talk about it when you can help me become a member. So it's all about follow-up. If you feel like you're already like being a pest to her, well, you know what? I always say to myself, just then, if you feel like I'm really a pest now, just tell me no and I will go away. I will stop messaging you, you know? So those people that you message I don't know how you message them on Messenger, because the way you message your friend is the way I message my friend. If I message the women, I'm more detailed because women are like that. If I message about the men, that's it. Have you heard about atomy? That's all. That's all I do. Have you heard? Because men, by experience, and I would play around. I would get the most response. I get the most sign up when I created a need. So what do I mean by that? So for example, like in December, so I started this, right? So I'm 53. So of course, my friends are like almost the same as age as me, okay? Around 50s, late 40s, 50s, like that. So I message everybody like, hello, although I would message some in our, I'm Filipina, so I would message some in dialect. I would make it English. I don't know if it would have the same impact because I would like English and our Filipino dialect combined. But I
Yes.
always say this. Hello, Dai. Dai is like sister. So, hi, sister. We're already in our 50s and it's winter time and it just dries up our skin. What do you use to protect your skin? We have to stop aging. We have to grow old gracefully, you know, but it's in our dialect somewhat and it kind of like goofy. And I'm asking, so I would go straight. I don't wait for them to respond. I'm asking because I'm using this Korean skincare. And as you know, Korean skincare are the best in the world there is. And everybody knows who are taking care of their skin. And that's when I would get responses from my friends because everybody are, I mean, at my age, who cares about how they look? They're vain. Of course, they want to know about, you know, how they protect their skin. So I was able to sign up a lot of friends like that. But I was also able to sign up a lot of friends because of Himohim. And I just message everybody. And it's not even because I use Khan's story. Everybody know Khan. I'm not sure if she's here. So I've used her story over and over again. So if you haven't heard Khan's story, so this is like the concise way. So I would talk about Himohim and I have this health supplement that really helped me boost my immune system and helped me with my pain in my osteoarthritis. I have an early onset of osteoarthritis. I cannot eat a lot of peanuts and mung beans. So if you're Asian, you know about mung beans. So if I eat it, my joints would flare up and it's painful. So I cannot eat peanuts. But because I saw that Himohim is anti-inflammatory, all our ailments are really about inflammation. Itis, suffix word itis means inflammation. So everything, arthritis, gastritis, appendicitis, so all those rhinitis. So I would emphasize that. And I said to them, and if you Google about the good testimonies about Himohim online, it's on YouTube, on Facebook, on Google, even at Amazon where somebody bought Himohim and the reviews of Himohim on Amazon. So I said to them, it's amazing testimonies, but I don't know those people. So I take it with a grain of salt. But you know what? I have this mentor. She's Cambodian. I met her on December and I talked to her and her husband. She shared how she was bedridden for 6 years and she lives in Massachusetts, near in Boston. She has the best medical care in the world. She's not as if she's living in the mountain of Iowa. She has the best medical care. Her joint, her pain, she said it's like nerve pain, muscle spasm, put her to bed for 6 years. She cannot bathe herself, cannot feed herself. She cannot even operate her cell phone and a remote control. That's how bad she was. She was prescribed strong prescription medication from tramadol, oxycodone, morphine, put on long-term steroids therapy to relieve her of her pain, and it didn't help her at all. So the doctors ran out of options and referred her to a psychiatrist because they think it's all on her head. So the psychiatrist told her, well, Western medicine didn't heal you, didn't treat your pain. So why don't you consider Eastern medicine or other treatment alternative treatment. So she went for acupuncture, acupressure, chiropractor, and she researched about health supplement. And that's when she learned about a Hemohim. So 3 months of taking Hemohim, 3 sachets, 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon with probiotics and vitamin C. 98% pain-free for her. That's a powerful testimony. I always share that. I brought a partner, a prospect at BGC, Ushuk, for facial. So Ushuk did the whole 9 yards. And of course, when you get to the peel-off mask, you have to wait. So while waiting, I started talking to her about Hemohim. So after Ushuk removed everything, and we asked her, so what are you going to buy? So I thought she's going to buy the evening care and the fame that was Ushuk, what Ushuk put on her face. Guess what? She bought evening care and Hemohim. So just share about the more you're here, you don't know Khan, but I know Khan. So maybe, you know, for me, it helps that somebody really know, Ushuk knows Khan, you know, Khan knows some people here, I think it's from her group, but we have a powerful testimony on her. And with Hemohim, I mean, skincare, it's now it was skincare for me. But you know what? Right now, I'm all about Hemohim. Hemohim, if you're in the United States, imagine all the addicts, the prescription drugs, addicts in this country. Imagine telling them about Hemohim and sharing to them about Hemohim. So it's really all about that. I know I'm running out of time. It could be, and I didn't even do the direct or indirect approach, but I am more on the practical side. But as Jessica said, use the product and people will notice your face. Hey, your face is beautiful. What did you use? So I attended a graduation party and somebody there is wearing masks and, you know, and it's now mask free here in Massachusetts. And she said because of her, allergies. So I was listening. She was talking to everybody. I was listening. And that's when I got in. Oh, I hear you about allergies. I have eye drops, ear drops for itchy ears, for tearing eyes, eye drops, for runny nose. I have an allergy mist and Claritin. I have those 4. And I showed her, and I still have those 4 in my purse because I still carry them out of habit and out of, you know, when you're scared. And I have this. I showed her with Hemohim. But because of this, I don't use this anymore. And I have 4 Hemohim. I gave her 3 Hemohim because I kept 1 for myself. And today I got a message back from her. She said, hey, I'm sorry because I told her, I won't follow up with you. I'll wait for you to text me how it went with Hemohim. I won't follow up with you because I don't really know her. She was just there at the graduation party. So she sent me a text message. I gave her my number. And I have everything in my purse, everything. My husband was kidding me like, you're going to a graduation party. Why do you have a tote bag? I said, leave me alone. Because the tote bag have everything. And I have, I have the catalog with my information. I can tell you what I put in my information. It has my number. So that's why she was able to text me.
Yeah.
So she sent me a text and said, hey, sorry for getting back to you because the graduation was last June 6th. So right now is how many days? It's June 6th graduation party. Today is June 27. So she said, sorry to just get back to you. I cannot really tell after 3 sachets. But what I can tell you, the itchiness of my palate is gone with the Hemohim. So, and this is the kicker. But I can see that it is also available online at Amazon. She said that to me. So maybe I will try that and see if it would relieve me. So what do you think I did? I called her back. I said to her, you're not buying Himo-Him at Amazon because I can even see the old packaging of Himo-Him at Amazon. You
Made
don't
in
want to
China.
buy that. So it's all about, active listening and, and because I don't know her. She was just talking because somebody asked, they're all nurses. Why are you still wearing masks? You haven't done your vaccine yet? So she talked about her allergy and I got in. So that's it. Thank you. I'm over my time. But that's how practical, just share, just talked about it. And one more, there is a royal master who has a speech. And she said, when I share about Arumi, and I thought this is the most, I said, oh, I'm going to start doing that too. She said, I'm like a broken record. This is how I share about Atomy. And she's a royal master. So I guess it's work. She said, I just say, when you finish your shampoo, when you finish off your detergent, you finish off your toothpaste, try our Atomy brands. So that's all she say. So did you try it? That's all she said. Because you know how everybody would say like, oh, I have mine, blah, blah, blah. So that's what she said. And I said, oh, I'm going to start using that too. Because whatever we hear, and you would only know how to share if you watch all these videos, all this online. So I stalk all Atomy leaders online and watch. Even though BGC, you think it's the same over and over again, I watch because you know why? I learn from the speakers. I hear something they say that I can use when I share to my partners. And different partners, different folks, different sharing. And you would, I laughed so hard about Kathy in that elevator, but that was smooth. She said, you know what? When I get back, I don't have it with me. She could have said it, but I learned from that elevator speech of Kathy. So the more we plug in, the more we will learn, and the more you hear a lot of different styles, you can use those different styles yourself. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Sorry for being on. I can talk forever.
Okay, thank you, Christina, Delatina Rosa, Diamond Master. Anyways, going back to the one of the last parts here, well, I'm just gonna go run through it a little bit quickly, because we still have one more speaker to go, Wanda White, Sales Master. So of course you approach people and then you say, okay, I'm gonna sign up. So these are the ways to sign up people for Atomy. So we could do the member using the website, the mobile app, and the global membership. I'm probably just gonna run through the global membership like quickly because probably running out of time, but I just want to show you. Most of you have gone through this because when you become a member, this is how you did it. But just a review so that you could also help others to sign up. So using the website, we have obviously the www.atomy.com/US. And then obviously there's on the top right, there's a join us button there. So click on that one. And then you'll be given an ID and a guest password by your sponsor. You type it in and then you log in and then you go back to the main page and then click on join us again. And then this will bring you to the join us page. Obviously click US residents. If you are a global member, it's on this right side right there. Okay. And then you're brought up to the member agreement page. You check on you read over it and then click agree and then go to the bottom and then click next. You will bring you to the information page. Before that, the verification. So you're going to be putting your mobile number. So you're getting a authentication code. When you click send text, it will come up in your mobile phone. Enter that number in the authenticate box and then click authenticate and then we'll bring you to the information page. So type down your information, then click next. Now you still have a chance to review this on the other page and you could just come back and review it, but make sure your details are accurate, particularly the last 4 digits of your social security number. And that's because of the purposes of commission. Obviously, you know, guest password, you could do whatever, just make it simple, but your personal password, obviously keep it to yourself, something that's, you know, that you only know. So then you go to the sponsored page. So put in the ID number of the sponsor, that your direct sponsor, that is, that your sponsor gave to you, and then click search. The name will come up, and then you just have to choose the center, which is Boston Global Center, in the center drop-down menu, and then click confirm. And then this would show up where your position is in the binary system. You just click confirm in this one. And then the next page will be the review. So this is where you see like, okay, I mistyped my name. So you can go back and redo it, and then do the same process until you hit this page. And once you're done, click done. There it is, your member ID and your password. So make sure you remember your password and your member number, because it will be easier. If you forget your member number, that's okay. Ask your sponsor, because they could see what your member ID too. So they could give it to you, and then as long as you remember your password, you'll be able to do it. So I'm gonna also tell you about the mobile app, because it's so convenient. It's actually much more easier, because yesterday I was at a party and my friend was complaining about her face, and she's like, "Oh, how can I sign in? Can I sign in right now?" It's like, well, sure, let's do it. Like, I mean, I don't have time right now. I mean, tomorrow or something. Like, well, we could do it now. I got my phone, gave her my phone, and it was just one page, and she signed up within like probably less than 5 minutes. So for people, you know, who don't carry their laptops everywhere, mobile phone is your key. So how do we install the app? For iPhone users, go to your app store. For Android users, we have the Play Store. Okay. And then when you go to the search button of your Play Store and App Store, type Atomy Mobile. And this is the official icon of our Atomy Mobile app. Then you download that one. And then once you get it downloaded, you open the app by clicking on the Atomy Mobile icon on your phone. And then you click Join Us. So make sure you type in the member ID and password given by the sponsor, which is you, and then click Login. So it's almost the same process, but you'll see it's very easier, actually easier than, I find it very easier compared to the website. Click Login, and then click USA Residence. And then we're going to the authentication page again. Type in your number of the new member that's signing up, send text. He or she will be sent a text to his or her phone, and then you put it in the authenticate box, and then click authenticate. And then you click OK to go to the page, so you could put in your details. So again, it's a one long page. Just enter information, slide down to the bottom of the page to go fill everything out. Okay. And then at the end, it's just the terms and conditions. Just, you know, if you have time to have your member read it, you can read it. If she says, oh, it's fine, you could click everything. Okay. You could click all the boxes. Oh yeah, before that, sponsor ID, of course. You type in the sponsor ID, click OK. And the sponsor ID would show up. And then this is just to confirm your position in the binary system. Click confirm, and then check the boxes. Oh yeah, the center, search on the center, which is the Boston Global Center. Type Boston in the search box, and then click search. And then it will come up. Just click on the Boston Global Center there. And then it will show up back. You're going back to the main page, and then click the boxes, agreement boxes, and then click Join Us. and then you will again receive a review page to review your information. If it's not correct, go back and you could change your edit it. And then after you click OK, then you get your ID number and your password.
Yeah.
So for the global registration, I'm just going to go run through this real quick. I'll review this on the next week. But it's also in the mobile app right here. It's also in the Join Us. Once you get in there, let's just choose the global member registration button instead of USA residents, okay? In the website, when you also join us and you click the Join Us page there, just choose the global membership page, the button on the right side also. And it will bring you to the global membership page. As I said, I'm just gonna go run through this. You just, you have to choose the region over here. From, not all the countries are not yet having Atomy shopping mall. These are the countries, and you could choose the language. And you have an option to become a member with a sponsor or no sponsor. And then there's also it's a membership agreement here. And then they also have a chance to put in your information in there. And then all they need to do is just go through the whole process, and then they become global members. As again, I'll go back with this next week to kind of delve more about the global membership, okay? So any questions so far with our whole topic for today before we give the floor to Wanda for her little speech of her journey to becoming a sales master? Yeah. Any questions? All right. If there's no questions, let me hand it to Nerissa to introduce Wanda.
Okay. Our next speaker will be Sales Master Wanda White to give us her journey to Sales Master. Let's welcome Wanda.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oy.
Okay. Yeah, I joined first with the Atomy in 2017. And when I joined the first I saw it as a product, because I'm the person like kind of open-minded. And when, they offered to me and they explained to me about the product, and I said, oh, okay. Then that time I used Estee Lauder, and I said, okay, it's fine and it's cheaper. When they signed me up, I just buy that night when I get home. I just buy the product, and when the product come, I try it, and right away I just see the difference in my face. I remember that time I bought a skincare 6 set and the evening care. And when I saw that and I searched, I opened my website, I searched just a lot of product, and I saw the price, and I just I buy like the cheap one to try it. And I say, that's really good. And the thing I love it that in Atomy, they explain all the product, what in ingredients, all the things, like educated. And I love it, because when I gonna introduce to other about the product, I have to know what inside it, because some people, they so detailed, and well, I have to know first, then when I share to them. So that's the first thing I joined Atomy. First, I just interested in the product. And after I saw it, because I've been in the multi-level marketing before, and I can see that all the marketing, multi-level marketing, the point is the product. If the product cannot talk, it's bad. People are gonna say, now the product, it's too expensive. The product, it's not working. And when I saw this Atomy, I saw most of the product. Now I use like 99% Atomy product because it's really good. So, and the other things that like I learned that Atomy, they don't have like budget for advertising. And I realized and I learned that, well, We are the advertising, you know, like when we use the skincare, we use all the product. And when someone say, hey, why your face is glowing now? And that's the time, like, you know, I just catch the fish. And when they say like that, I say, okay, you know what? I use this product. What is that? And I try to explain to them. And one thing I want to share in here that I make mistake a lot about this sharing about the anatomy. I like to talk, well, like Christina. And if I talk, because I'm so excited about the anatomy, one to time I like, I talk too much, and they say, no wonder, thank you. I say, oh my God, I talk too much. And they just like move back off. And I learned from that. And Christina, thank you for tonight, how you share about the approaching. Yeah, we not talk too much before, you know, they know what's in anatomy, so they not freak it out. And I feel so bad when I get home. I say, why I'm so stupid like that. But now I learned my lesson. When I can approach either by texting or, you know, I meet them, I like more calm. Even I'm so exciting to tell them. For example, one time I meet my friend in church, like American church. She works in salon, and she's like, when I say, hey, I tell you I want to, oh yeah, I remember that. What is that? When she said like that, I say, oh wow, she's interesting. And I start talking, oh yeah, okay. I give the you know, the flyer, and I follow up with texting. And after that, she sent me message, oh Wanda, I cannot do this because I have a lot of business like that. I don't have a time anymore, blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, okay, I just want to send you the clip, the video, and you can watching then. And I hope that she can change her mind. I still, follow up now, even I know she already say no, but you know, at least if I just send it, they want to open that video or not, at least I try to do my best. So yeah, and until now, the more I learn about the anatomy, the more I see the vision. The vision is really good. And I share to my family, my friend, and I found out that this is anatomy. It's not about the money. Yes, you need money, but you know, money not for funding the anatomy business. No, money like you buy the toothbrush, you buy shampoo, you buy your skincare. It's just the same. If when you're not in anatomy, you buy all that stuff. So you don't need money, not need money, but you don't need the skill, more skill or education. You just need like desire to do. You just need, you know,
Yes.
a willing to do. For me, that's the important, because I love Osuk and all my sponsors. They help us a lot. Me and my group, they help us a lot. And that's the key too, because when they help us, so we growing together. So we're not just lost and say, oh, what can we do now? So when we have something, we can call them and they can answer us. So one time I always say to, you know, I have my family in Indonesia. I tell them, hey, listen, it's not about how you can speak. I cannot speak. I don't have a time. I don't have a much money. I say, hey, not because all that things. Listen, if you willing to do, if you have desire to do, it's happen. Just, you know, just start it, just try it then. So that's make me, inspire me every single day. Because, you know, sometimes, yeah, up and down, I try to maintain my auto sales master and planning to do the diamond master. I know that's kind of also say until in here, but yeah, we have to do, because the vision, the future, it's really good. So that's why I am stick with anatomy business. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wanda. Okay. I think that's the end. Okay, any question you can ask now before we do our company motto. Any questions? Sharing maybe? For how many minutes? I want to share something. I have my coworker when I used to work at the bank, and they went to a luncheon meeting. So while they were on the lunch, they noticed one of their friend that was so big, And they asked her, what did you do? They asked her, and she showed them the Atomy product. It's the pure tea and fine thyme. So my girlfriend texted me that she took a picture of that and texted it to me. So I said, Manang is sister, do you carry this one? I said, of course I do. I have a lot of those, I said. So instead of buying from her, because she signed up already, that lady that became small, they came to my house right away and bought a lot from me. And I'm so happy. And I registered one of the other one of the other friends. So now she's a member and she is using the product now. So I'm so thankful. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for participating for today's class, beginners class. And thank you, Miss Jessie. Thank you, Miss Sales Master, Miss Christina, Diamond Master, and Miss Wanda White, Sales Master, for participating today. And thank you, Miss Usok and Mr. David, and all to everybody. And before we end the meeting, we will say our company motto. Ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Cherish the
Cherish the
spirit,
spirit,
create
create the vision,
follow the faith,
serving
serving
humility.
humility.
Aja,
Aja,
aja.
aja. Thank you.